Going in five with Jack Mara, president of the New York Football Giants, the New York Giants. Jack Mara, there is no name with the roots and the family tradition in pro football that compares with the name Mara. The late Tim Mara, your father, founder of the New York Giants. Today, you, Jack Mara, president of the New York Giants. Now, looking back over the years, what is your earliest recollection of pro football?
Well, my earliest recollection of pro football is when I was going to school many years ago and trying to give away free tickets to get the people to come down to see us play at the Polo Grounds.
And today?
Today, I'm trying to find tickets for the people who want to come to see us play.
Jack, who is the greatest professional football player you ever saw?
Well, that would be very hard to answer. I think you'd have to divide it into different periods of the professional football. Going way back, you'd have to think of Benny Friedman when he played with us, Jack Haggerty. You'd come along Mel Hine, Ken Strong, Ed Danowski, Ward Cuff, Len Younce. In fact, I think every player that plays for the Giants is one of the greatest football players that ever played.
Well, of course, it's been said that the history of the National Football League is the history of the New York Giants. But, Jack Mara, going back over the 30 years or so, the history of the New York Giants, how has the game changed the most?
Well, the game has opened up. It's more spectacular right now than it was in the old days. You had, the old days, you had squads of 18 men. 18 men was a pretty big squad back in the old days. Now you have 38 men. If you have more manpower, they can do more. The technique is better. You have better coaching, you have better scouting, and you have better players.
Can you look ahead, Jack? We have expansion coming along, 11 teams this year. It'll be 13 teams this year. It'll be 14 next year. Can you look ahead in years to come, not only expansion, how do you think pro football may change?
I don't think that we will go much further beyond 14 teams for quite some number of years, because I think before we go beyond 14, we ought to make sure that each one of those 14 teams are manned in a way in which they can perform creditably upon the field. I think any further expansion is a long ways off as far as the National Football League is concerned.
Can you see any other changes in the game aside from expansion?
No, I can't. Can't put my finger on anything, Harry, but you'll come along. These things take place. One time the offense was way ahead of the defense. Now the defense is caught up with the offense. So we've seen the different types of formations, the A formation, the single wing, the T formation, the split T. Now we have the slot backs. The coaches will be responsible for the changes of what are going to take place.
Jack Mara, as president, as owner of the New York Giants, how would you describe the relationship of the owner of a football team and his players?
What do you mean with the? I don't understand that question. How do you how do you explain the relationship of you with your boss? I mean, I don't see what you're getting at.
Jack Mara, what would you say is the strongest quality that you look for in the coach of a football team?
Look for a man who's got the ability to handle his players, who's got the know-how of coaching.
Thanks very much, Jack Mara, president of the New York Giants. This is Cliff Evans reporting.